Hello, kids. Today we are going to read the second chapter of your Beehive book, and the name of the chapter is The Sound of Music. So, this chapter has two parts. In this session, we will do the first part that is related to Evelyn Gillenny, and the second part, which is related to Bismillah Khan, we will do in the next session. The title says Evelyn Gillenny listens to sound without hearing it. Now, this title itself is very confusing. How can a person listen to sound without actually hearing it? This strange thing we are going to discover, this confusing thing we are going to discover in this chapter. So, this chapter tells us about a 17-year-old girl. It is a biography of a 17-year-old girl, and she is from Scotland. So, it tells us that when a person is determined about something and works passionately with full energy to achieve that, nothing can stop him or her from turning dreams into beautiful reality. So, this is all we are going to read in this chapter. And this girl, Evelyn, fought her physical disability of hearing. She was uh, she was not able to hear, but then also she uh, made her life a grand success. She made her life a success that we are going to read in this chapter. Her childhood. Now, when she was just 8 years old, uh, when in a school function, when she was waiting for her turn to play the piano, and when the teacher called her name, she did not respond. She did not move. She did not notice anything. So, that time her mother thought that something is wrong with the child. For some time, Evelyn managed to conceal her problem. Conceal means she was able to hide her problem from friends, teachers, parents, everyone. But the problem was still there and it was growing. So by the time she was 11, her marks were deteriorating. She was getting very less marks in exams. So the teachers, they called her mother, and her mother, Isabel Gillenny, uh, when she went there, the teachers, they told her mother that she is not responding to their questions. She is not giving proper answers to the chapters which they have explained. So she was not able to respond properly, and that is why her marks were she was getting very less marks. So the headmistress, she also urged her parents, she requested her parents, she asked her parents to take her to a specialist. There it was discovered, when the mother, she took the child to the doctor, at the clinic it was discovered that she is not able to hear anything, and there it was discovered that her hearing was severely impaired, and this was all because of gradual nerve damage. So, for some time, everyone thought that her parents, she herself, that everything is over now. But then she gathered all her courage, and then she again started from the beginning. So one day when she was trying to play a xylophone, percussionist Ron Fox spotted her potential. That time, the teachers they were discouraging the child, but percussionist Ron Fox he spotted her energy level and her talent, and because of that, he advised the girl to sense it through the other parts of her body. So he advised the girl not to listen through ears, but he asked the girl to listen it through her skin, through her hair, through other parts of her body. So she realized that she was able to feel the okay. So one day what happened, this teacher he set two drums on different level. One was at a higher level and the other one was at a lower level. Lower level means from the waist down, and the higher one was on above the waist. So this girl, when uh, when she was beating the drum, she was able to feel the vibrations. So from the higher drum, she was able to feel the vibration from above the waist, and the second one lower the waist. So she discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. She, it is well said that when God closes your one door, He opens so many other doors. So the same thing happened with the girl. Her hearing was taken by God, but then God gave her so many different means through which she can feel the sound, she can feel the vibrations. She had learned to open her mind and body to sounds and vibrations. Now, at the age of 16, she decided to make music her career as a career. So, she was continuously working for it for about 4 years. She dedicatedly worked for it, and then she got selected in a youth orchestra. She was a part of that youth orchestra, and with that orchestra, she toured the United Kingdoms. She went to Royal Academy of Music for audition. She continuously worked for achieving her dream, and in that process she went to the Royal Academy of Music in London for audition, and this was something very means achieving for anyone, something very something very remarkable. Like she was completely deaf, but then also she was uh, she went for a audition in Royal Academy, which is a prestigious, the most prestigious academy. So and the main part, that in that audition test she scored the highest marks in the history of that academy, in that of that Royal Academy. So then she moved from orchestra to solo performances. She started giving solo performances in concerts, and the journey of her life started like this, and she became the world's most sought multi percussionist with the mastery of thousands of instruments. So she did not stop till there, but she's continuously working, and she mastered thousands of instruments. After that, she never looked back. She speaks, then she learns so many languages. She speaks flawlessly. Flawlessly means without any error. She speaks properly in Scottish language, and she learned French and Japanese also, and music poured in through every part of her body. It tingled in the skin, cheekbones, and hair. So, though she is not able to hear it directly through her ears, but through other parts of her body like her skin, cheekbones, hair, feet, hands, through all these things, she is able to feel the vibrations. She feels even the slightest vibrations as she gives performances barefoot on a wooden platform. Now, this is her style to feel the vibrations. Whenever she learns music, or whenever she is giving any performance, she sits on a wooden platform, and that too barefoot, so that she can feel the vibrations. She gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals, and she also teaches young musicians. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She gave high priority to the classes for young musicians. She gave regular concerts and also free concerts in prisons and hospitals. So, these are some of the achievements. She also got a award from Royal Philharmonic Society in 1991, and is also a part of Beethoven Fund for deaf children. She is giving great services to the young musicians. Okay, now what we have learned from her life, what all things we have learned, that one can achieve anything. This is the first thing that we have learned from this lesson. Okay, and the only thing required to achieve anything is firm and strong willpower. If you are determined enough, you can achieve anything and everything. One should face all the obstacles with possibilities. We know that problems are there in everyone's life, but the successful person turns all these problems into possibilities. So, with a cool mind, go for it. One should believe in oneself. If you trust yourself, if you believe in yourself, you can achieve what you want. And the best thing that we have learned from this lesson is running away from any problem does not make sense, does not solve the problem. So, if you want to face the problem, you have to fight it, you have to face it properly. So, last, follow your heart as it is always right. So, these are the things that we have learned from this lesson. I hope you all have understood. Thank you.